Yeah.
It's all fucked up. I don't know what I did there. Let me
It's all right. Yeah, just retype it.
Give me a chair.
Yeah, no problem.
My back is not great. Okay, let's try this again.
All right.
Okay,
All right. Go ahead and hit the blue button.
next.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it did redirect here. Okay.
So
So
email
yeah.
again.
Yeah. So the AT&T SBC email for your login is going to be an ATT,
Okay, so
window.
go here.
Yeah.
There.
and now
then
try
the
to type the
Let's
password.
try the,
So it redirected. It annoys me that all these companies are allowed to just change resources and confuse everyone.
okay, so that used to be the Yahoo.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
so-
going to end up having to change your password,
Okay,
unfortunately, which means you're going to change your password.
so hit.
You're going to have to go through the motions of changing it, and unfortunately, it's probably going to disable the email on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Just
that's-
because-
I can't
yeah.
do that.
Okay, well,
Especially today.
it's going to disable it, and then you re-input the correct email password. I mean, we could revisit this if you really want to wait and do this on a day off and hold off on logging in your email
On
here.
here, yeah,
Yeah.
because I can get
Okay.
it here, no problem.
So obviously, you've just forgotten your password over the months. We can reset that on your day off when it's not so critical.
Okay, so I'd have to bring this back in with you, and we.
Well, you can go through the motions. You won't necessarily need my help,
Yeah.
but you
Maybe
need
I
to
could-
reset the password because you don't remember exactly what it is.
So maybe at home I could call you and
Yes.
you could walk me through
Or I
it.
can log in remotely. Yeah, either way.
Okay.
But you don't necessarily need me because if you do the whole forgot and go
Yeah,
through the motions
right.
of resetting
Okay.
it, just like we did for Google,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
yeah. But we don't want to reset your password if you're worried about the phone.
Yeah, because I got some emails
Yeah.
coming in right now.
Yeah, if you're worried about that, then it's technically not an emergency if
Yeah.
your current phone setup is working.
Okay, now I got all kinds of stuff from Google.
Right. Oh, that's because we reset your.
Yeah.
We created an account.
Yeah.
Well, no, you had an account where you we did the password reset there, but now you have a cloud account. And if you want your passwords to be saved, the browser will suck them up for you,
Okay.
so that you're good.
So I can pay my bills. That's
Yes.
the main thing.
Yes.
And I can search here, and
Yes.
then I'll set up my emails where I can check emails.
Yes.
And what about Facebook? Because I do
Okay, so
Facebook
just
sometimes.
Facebook.com.
So just type it right there.
Yeah, just log in. .com.
Drag it
And then
down.
the login. Yeah. So you're gonna log in with your
Right.
email as your login, and then whatever your password is for that.
Sorry, I'm taking so much.
No, it's all
time
right.
here.
This is what I do. I only have a couple other things to do, so thankfully no house calls scheduled.
Okay. Now I'll put a password. Let's see if I'm sure I have a
Yeah.
Facebook password.
That's the other thing. If you want to come back on a day off, I could train you on how to do the what's it called? Password management.
Okay.
Because it looks like you're just using your notes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that I mean, if you accidentally put a character that you don't recognize, that could be problematic. Did you click? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Good. Now you're in.
Okay, so that's going to be a favorite up here too.
You can drag that. So yeah, drag the lock down there, and then you'll be good. Close the self-congratulatory.
Done.
Done. Yes.
Okay.
Because Facebook wants to show you that they added features.
Okay.
Grab the lock and put it next to that other two icons.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. You just kind of try it again. Oh, it's no longer a lock. It's a Facebook icon. You see that?
Yeah, I don't.
It's all right. You just grab Oh, just, jeez. Menus popping up everywhere. All this first time. Come on, where is it? What's going on here? Left clicking is not working here. Oh, was I not? Why is that? That's working. Facebook, why is that? Let me sit for a second.
Sure,
That
yeah.
icon doesn't want to move. That's so weird. Okay, that one works. The lock. You see how I'm able to move the lock? Let's see here.
There's no.
Oh, okay. So for the Facebook webpage, that's weird. So I highlighted the text. I grabbed the whole text. And
Oh,
there you are.
okay.
That's weird. I tried to grab the Facebook icon, the avatar, whatever they call that thing.
Okay.
And now,
So we're there.
so yeah, highlight the text. Let me see if that works for the other ones too. Yeah, that does.
Okay,
once
so you
hi-
just highlight it.
If you
And
hi-
how do you highlight it here?
you double click.
Double click. Okay,
So watch,
gotcha.
if it's not highlighted,
Right.
it is
It
a,
won't do it.
yeah, no, it's a triple click. Let me try that again. Yeah, three clicks.
Okay.
The triple
Good to
click to
know.
highlight the text, and then,
And then you can drag.
grab the text and drag it down to the bar there.
Okay.
There we are.
All right. Well, when I got more time, I'll call you and we'll just walk through to get
Yeah.
the email on here.
Make a list as you can't
Yeah,
figure things
exactly.
out,
Yeah,
and that'll
good
help
idea.
me help
Yeah.
you.
Now, also, where the boat is,
Yeah.
it's horrible connection. So
Right.
it's a new marina, so they ran Spectra.
Yeah.
So it's free for television, but I got
Right.
satellite stuff. I
Yeah.
don't need that.
Yeah.
So I paid $5 a month for their Wi-Fi, I guess it
Okay.
is. And what else is with Wi-Fi?
Well,
The
I don't know.
the Wi-Fi,
Right.
but we haven't hooked it up yet. But it's
Right.
on.
Okay.
So for me to
You just need internet access, right?
yes, yeah.
Okay,
So
so
how? But how do I have to click something down here
Well,
to
yeah.
open it up?
Yeah, but what I'm really wondering is what kind of cell service do you have?
I have AT&T.
Okay, so I pay for T-Mobile, $15 added for 40 gigs of transfer data, so I can I have a motorhome, so I know well, we're boaters too, but
Yeah.
my point is my internet is my phone,
Right.
so I can turn on the hotspot, and if I have cell service, then I have internet.
Okay.
Is that something that might be more feasible to you? Because that's going to be more reliable if you have good service with your phone provider.
The phone service down there on the boat,
Yeah.
all of us have different, and it's not great.
Okay,
So
but
that's why I pay the $5
Got
a
it.
month, and we're gonna
Got it.
hook it up. I got the modem
But is
and
it okay?
everything.
I know it could be tide dependent because the tide can shift.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. You know, a lot of the new marinas put repeaters,
Right.
but this they hardwired it
Right.
from Spectrum.
Right. Okay, but I'm wondering. So your cell service, is it bad?
Some days it's horrible. Some days it's okay.
Right. Okay. So I would talk to your provider because it might be worth it anyway to talk about what a hotspot would add to your bill.
Yeah.
Because that might be in certain situations more reliable. Because if that service that you're paying for with the marina is better some days,
Right.
then that would be worth using versus the some days
Yeah.
that your cell service might be better.
I know a couple people that have what I ordered from
Yeah.
Spectrum. They said their internet works perfect and everything
Okay.
is fine.
Well,
So
then there you go.
that's why I did it.
Yeah.
But we're in such construction right now that we haven't hooked it up.
Right.
But
And
I've got all the stuff from
I'm
them.
guessing you don't necessarily use the internet while you're underway.
No,
Right.
no.
Right. But that would be something. So your cell phone's going to work something like 5 miles offshore.
Yeah, my cell phone, I mean, it's amazing going, say, just to Cabo, how
Right.
often it works.
Right.
You know, if you're within 20 miles of the...
20 miles,
yeah,
huh?
and sometimes
I
it's
think
crazy.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you'll get dead spots, just like the
Yeah.
middle of the channel going to Catalina,
Yeah.
there's a dead
Yeah.
spot
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But I always found AT&T, as opposed to Verizon, I always seem to get better
Right.
out at sea than my Verizon friends.
Right.
So I don't know what that
Right.
is. Yeah.
So it's hit
Wherever
and
the
miss.
towers are.
I would talk to your provider just so that you
Yeah.
have that as an option.
Okay, so it'd be AT&T and ask them for a hotspot.
Yes.
Or what they
What
would
your
charge.
options are.
And the hotspot would be my actual cell phone.
Yeah, I pay. Yeah, so my bill. They gave me 5 gigs as part of the plan. I added another a total of 40 for an extra $15, so that I can do my Netflix if I really want to do without thinking too hard about how much I'm bringing down.
Right. See, they offered me to pay more and get more gigabytes.
That's what I'm doing.
And I said, no, let's just
Right.
keep it
Yeah.
at $5 right
No,
now.
but even
Yeah.
if you're a novice user, if you're pulling, I mean, so much of us watching Netflix and all that, that's a lot of data.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's easy to bring down a lot of data, even if you don't think you're a sophisticated user. So make that phone call or
Yeah.
show up at the store
Yeah.
and see what your options are so that you have a back plan and 2 ways to connect to the internet.
Okay.
And I know one of my friends who's a sailor, he's an IT guy and actually installed a lot of those systems. So I could put you in contact with him.
Yeah, I have a really crack team of electronics guys on board
All right.
right now.
Okay.
And there's the Wi-Fi boosters that they put on the boats. Have you seen them? They're like little sticks.
right.
Things. He says they're not worth
Right.
the money and the time to install it. And
Right.
you got to install a bunch of them. You just
Right.
can't put one.
Right, but they are repeaters and they
Yeah.
all depend on each
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
Right.
And he said at this point I wouldn't waste time on it.
Right.
You know, so I'm not going to.
Right.
We got enough going on.
Yeah, it's
And,
gonna be-
and the boss wouldn't like a bunch of fucking sticks
Right.
everywhere.
Yeah,
I
right.
saw a trimaran when I was in the boatyard, and he probably had 6 of them all up
Yeah.
on the hardtop.
Right.
I didn't even know what they were at first.
Right.
Yeah. So anyways, okay. Well, good. We're good to go. So now to shut it down, I just backspace it or exit.
Yeah, okay, well, you
It's
got
okay
options.
to exit, right?
Alt F4. I like the Alt F4. That brings that up, and then you hit shut down and enter.
What did you hit shut down?
There's 5 ways to do everything on a computer, so I'll do
Okay.
it again.
Sorry.
So it's all right. Turn it on. It's all the way off.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So we're gonna turn it on, and then we'll just shut it down. Okay, so it's all
Okay,
the way
now
on.
let me
Yeah.
say if I'm at Google
Yeah.
or I'm at Buoy Weather
Go ahead, do it.
or I'm searching
Yeah.
something.
Right.
Do I have to go back to
No.
a blank page to shut it down,
No,
or
you
just
don't.
shut it down?
No, that's part of why you do shut it down, because Windows is supposed to be robust enough to do the process of doing each
Okay, so-
individual window.
But see, before I was so paranoid because I
Yeah.
thought I was doing something wrong, so I
No.
always
The process of shutting down.
Shut it down. Just shut it down.
Yeah, sometimes the process of shutting down is not sophisticated, and it lacks the ability to shut down Chrome because there's a glitch.
Mm-hmm.
So technically it could be more efficient to do that and close each individual window.
Right.
But by definition, shutting down the computer is supposed to do that for you.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
well, I'm kind of one of those
Sorry.
guys that
Yeah.
always back up and
Yeah,
say shut
That's
everything
fine.
down. So,
You're not
yeah.
you're not hurting anything.
Yeah.
You're actually making it easier for the computer
yeah.
to
So
do it.
either I go over here and
Yes.
shut it down here,
Yes.
or what's the other way?
You can hit the power button if you set it.
This power
Yes.
button, hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, don't hold it, because if you hold it,
Yeah, okay.
that'll turn it off without shutting it down.
Yeah. Hit the power
Yeah.
button.
Occasionally you have to do that if it crashes. That's a forced turn off. So yeah,
And what's the other third?
I like the Alt F4.
Okay.
Alt F4, and that brings that up, and you see how the option to shut it down is right there. Then
And
you
then
hit,
you just say okay.
yeah, and that'll shut it down.
So that was Alt 4.
Alt F4.
F4.
That's what those F keys are for.
Yeah,
They all,
okay.
that F stands for function.
Okay.
Each of those F keys does something beyond one thing.
Okay.
There.
Learned something there too. Okay,
It's
cool.
not. Oh, and don't shut your machine until the keyboard is out. That's kind of the definition for all the way off.
When the lights go off.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm doing something and I don't, it shuts off by itself too.
Right.
That's okay, right? Or
Well, what do you
like,
mean?
Like if I'm doing something on the computer and the neighbor comes over and I go start talking to him and I come back, the computer's off.
Oh, well, you set it so that it goes to sleep in 10 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, I
Is that
never
what you
said
want?
anything. No.
Well, by default, it's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So
and
you
then-
can make it so it stays on all the time. Like I have to do that for my computers because I'm always doing data
Yeah.
transfers.
Yeah.
I don't want them to shut down because the brilliance of these programmers, what they will fail to do is tell the system, don't shut down because it's obvious that they're transferring tens of
Right,
gigabytes of
right,
data.
gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
like,
Yeah, you can't.
Why
yeah.
can't, there's no real technical
It's
reason
like
they can't.
when you update this.
Right. Yeah.
You know, sometimes it shuts down.
Right.
Before, anyways. Will
Yeah.
that happen again for
No,
updates?
it's set by default. It's shut down. It's going to shut down in like 10 minutes because that's just the default. But if you're the type of user that wants to be able to not have it shut down,
Yeah, I don't
you can
care.
go in there and go in
Yeah.
and tell it not to.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
don't worry about it. It's a
Okay.
super easy thing to change later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you got my power cord?
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere.
You will be very happy with how much faster that
Oh,
is.
God.
I've been doing these updates. I've got another one. I'm going to do the same update on that desktop These mechanical
I
drives
can't
are
believe
now.
I haven't done anything before now. Finally, I just couldn't take it anymore.
Right.
I gotta find somebody.
Yeah. Sweet. All right, so there's your power adapter.
Okay, good. We're good to go.
Yeah.
And I owe you some money.
$100 labor, and it was 110 with tax for the part. So that's 210.
210.
You're gonna do card? Oh, cash. All right.
Cash.
You need a receipt?
Nope.
Cool. Thanks. Thank you very much.
That and that. I owe you another 100. I think I got one in here somewhere. Yes. Boat money. I'll just spend
Thank
it
you.
on this. Yeah.
No, this is not a boat.
Yeah.
This is an investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. But yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Chris.
Thank you. I
yeah.
appreciate
and,
the work.
you know, it's nice now that I've never had anybody that I can call or
Right.
help, and I think
hear that a lot.
You're the guy. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how long I'll be in this exact location because it's on borrowed time.
Yeah.
But my two direct competitors left because this town is just difficult to be in the repair business.
Really.
So I was down in the Riviera Village for 4 years,
Yeah.
and I've been here for almost 5.
Oh wow.
So I might end up going back down there.
Oh well, it's a little
Yeah.
closer to my house.
Yeah.
But my boat's closer to here. So
Right.
Whatever.
All right.
Yeah. But and that number I have for you is
Yeah.
the number.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of service you
That's
have?
a Ring Central account.
Okay.
And
how's that?
it records phone numbers, not necessarily for legal purposes, but because my conversations can get kind of technical.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to just download the MP3 file and listen to it. If I have a 20-minute phone call, I don't have to look like an idiot asking for simple stuff when I can just go back to the recorded phone call. So I do that for that reason.
Pretty slick there.
Yeah, and of course it makes it so that I don't have to take so many notes.
Right.
I can just listen. Okay, this is the address. I don't have to.
Kind of like a
ask-
court reporter taking
Yeah,
all this.
yeah. Just a verbatim, high-quality
Yeah.
audio,
Wow.
and I don't have to worry about it. So that's Ring Central. And then it's just an app on the phone, so I get that phone number plus my personal cell phone number, which is a different phone number.
Yeah.
And it works fine.
You know all the tricks.
Well, I mean, 20 years of this, yeah.
20 years, really?
Well, I'm 42. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So you started young.
Well, high
You
school,
know,
yeah, high
and
school's kind of where I got interested.
This summer I'll be 70, so I kind of missed that boat, so to speak, with
Yeah.
this. And it's kind of interesting, we have so much neat stuff on the boat now. I just put a brand new $400,000 electronics package on the boat.
Right.
And it's fairly simple. You
Yeah.
know, it's even simpler than it was before.
Right.
But for some reason I'm interested in that, and I get it, and I figure it out, and I'm pretty competent with it.
Yeah.
But like stuff like this, I don't have any interest in it,
Right,
really. It's
right,
so
I get it.
weird, you
Yeah.
know. People like you are all,
Right.
wanting it,
Well,
and
I-
I just go,
Well, I like all things technical,
yeah.
and sailing is a skill.
Yeah.
It's an art. I like the technical aspect. That's why power boating is a little less interesting to me than sailing, because it's a different skill too.
Yeah, it's totally different, but I grew up before the mast, so to speak. So I learned how to sail in
Right.
sabots and work my
Yeah.
way up, and you had to learn
Yeah.
how to tie knots. You
Yeah.
had to pay attention to the wind. And sailors are much better seamen than any power boater will ever be.
Yeah.
Because it's just these rich guys
Right.
that buy a big power boat,
Now, let's
and
go
they
this
don't know
direction.
the art of
Right.
seamanship. They
Yeah.
don't even comprehend that. You
Yeah,
know?
I was thinking
They-
of getting not necessarily a boat captain's license, but whatever the entry level certificate is.
Yeah, well, there is a new safety license that everybody has to
They have to redo it every 5 years or so, right?
Well, my captain's license is 5 years. I don't know about this
I saw that.
safety
Yes.
license but it started from kids from 18 to 25 had to have it in
Right.
22, and then in 2023 another age group.
Right.
And you'll probably be in 2 or 3 years where you have to have that
Right.
if you're going to operate a vessel.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a simple test.
Right.
you know,
I'd imagine. Yeah.
But captain's license stuff is a 5-year renewal.
Right. Yeah. I got a
every year.
friend who's a captain for Catalina Express.
Yeah.
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 He was telling me I don't know how to take. He has to updo his CPR certificate, so he's
Yeah.
asking me how to do that online.
Can I call you right back? What do you need? Let me call you in 2 seconds. Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but so anyways, yeah. Well, we'll stay in touch for sure.
Yeah, sure.
And if you're ever in Delray, call me.
All
and
right.
come by and see my project.
Sweet.
It's something. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Thanks, Chris.
See ya. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see here. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Oh, yeah, she wants me to come today. All right, so I guess I'm going to get off the air. Of course, I brilliantly forgot to turn on the audio. You'll see me again later, possibly if I have any. Yes, I'm actually doing that same SSD upgrade on this desktop, so I'll show that off later. Give me a call, 855-434-8788.